Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Therefore ye soft pipes play on, not to the sensual ear, but, more endeared, pipe to the spirit, ditties of no tone. Fair youth, beneath the trees, thou canst not leave thy song, nor ever can those trees be bare. Bold lover, never, never canst thou kiss, though winning near the goal. Yet do not grieve, she cannot fade, though thou hast not thy bliss. Forever wilt thou love, and she be fair. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. The melodies the poet can only imagine are sweeter than those that he can actually hear. This recalls the first stanza, where the Sylvan historian, that is the urn, can express a flowery tale more sweetly than the poet can. And the fact that those melodies are unheard picks up on the quietness, the silence that he talks about in the first stanza. And of course that all makes sense because he can only see the picture on the urn. He can't hear the music, he can only imagine it. So the melodies he can only imagine are sweeter than melodies he can actually hear, and the tale he can create in his imagination from the pictures in the urn is sweeter than any tale he can tell in his rhyme, that is, in his poetry. Just as the story we can imagine from the pictures on the urn is sweeter than the story we can tell in words, so the music that we can imagine is more endeared than the music we hear with the sensual ear. We're beginning to get a kind of pattern here. Reality is ranged against imagination, and imagination is better. In the second part of the stanza, there's a lot of apparently negative stuff. Everything in the picture is frozen, unchanging, so the youth cannot stop singing, and the trees can never lose their leaves. The lover can never kiss the woman that he pursues, and she, less negatively perhaps, can never fade. And at the same time, he says, do not grieve, even though you don't have your fulfillment. Forever wilt thou love, and she be fair. That last line nullifies all those negatives. Never mind, he says to the figures in the picture. Never mind what you don't have. Think about what you've got. In this world of the urn, this world that he imagines while looking at the urn, there are limits and there are possibilities, and the possibilities outweigh the limits. This idea that there's another world, a better world, that can be reached through the imagination is something that Keats comes back to time and again in his poetry. But there's more to it than that. It's not so simple, as we shall see when we turn to the third stanza.